co-producer's credit.
Yeah, I mean, contrary to what we hold him in godly standards, but Primo is more of a beat maker.
Yeah,
than a producer.
Yeah, I think he has elements of it now.
He can do both,
but yeah. Because
it depends. I feel like with we'll say the Gangstar albums, I feel like maybe it was only with him and Guru. I feel like, granted, none of us were in the studio. Definitely a beat maker, but I feel like he might have been like, let's make the record this way, that way. I feel like he may have also had some producer element to him.
Well, see, here's the thing. I disagree, man. I think in Gangstar, I think Guru was the rapper and arranger.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that Guru had the production. So you're saying, okay, Primo made the beat. Guru said, all right, now let's arrange some things.
Right.
Okay.
Because like, look at the jazz. He had 5 Jasmine Says albums
without Primo.
Yeah, like when we're totally in his direction, and I feel like he was in the studio like, yo, Primo, like Preem, like this. I think after Gangstar, that's when Primo put on the hat of the conductor
to just
all the way
arrange and all that. Okay, no, that's a very good point. Yeah. That's very good.
Just
I forgot about the Jasmine Says albums.
Yeah. I mean, yo, in the '90s, like he was having Jones like '92. All right, man. So let's rock out, man, with our top 5. Armand and Mac, y'all want to give y'all 2 cents on that? Hence 2 cents.
No, he summed it up. Y'all summed it up with that. I'm ready to get to that 5.
All right. Yeah, I figured y'all was done. I figured y'all was done or y'all was finished.
All 3.
They said we put enough respect on the definition.
Right, with no respect. All right, man. So your top 5 Mount Rushmore. You die tomorrow, yo. We die tonight. Forget tomorrow. We die tonight. The top 5 producers you ever heard in your eardrums your entire life. Who is number 5? Armand, what's up?
Number 5, I'm gonna have to go with Dr. Dre.
I'm not gonna lie.
I know people probably gonna have Dr. Dre at the 1, but I'm gonna go with Dr. Dre at 5. Cause I got a couple other ones that's gonna shock people, but I'm gonna go with Dr. Dre because everything's Dr. Dre. And you know what? They my top 5, but it's kind of not really in the order. You know what I mean? I can't because it's so close. He could be easily 3 or 2 or 1. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just say 5 right now for Dr. Dre. Classic.
He has a legacy and a half.
Hey Mac. Next time you do something, you gotta give him that.
Woo! Yo, you scared? You scared to go deep cover, bro? You scared to do this?
You gotta have a deep cover, man. You gotta give him deep cover, like at least.
This is one of the hardest beats.
3-4 minutes.
Mac had enough heat in the verse I heard. Mac, I believe in you. You can rock this beat, and we all want you to rock this beat. I think you can do it.
I think you do it too, yo. But it gotta be like
you saw what Big Pun did, so that's what you gotta follow up to.
Big Pun.
Oh man, I had to bring that
up.
You're like thanks.
Well, I'm the resident Puerto Rican, and I had to. So.
All right.
Y'all don't. Pun guy.
That's my number 1.
If y'all know by now, man, Ray is Puerto Rican. He got the Puerto Rican flag all day. So my 5, who? All right, I'll go. My 5 is all right. So I'm glad you said Timberland because like I struggle with putting Timberland in my 5 because to me he's like music and not really hip hop.
Well, see, but his roots is hip hop though. To me,
absolutely,
he went outside.
I just say this to say he's not in it.
That's cool.
But he's the man. Like. If we talk about music, like Quincy Jones shit, you know what I'm saying, like Prince,
Quincy Jones a hip hop,
like Timberland would be in there with them, which is probably even higher category. But so my 5, it has to be, number 5 for me.
If we die today,
it got to be Dilla. Number 5 is Dilla.
Okay.
Number 5 is JD.
Love Is. Oh my God. And I know you know more stuff than that, man.
Yeah, we'll do Love Is though. That's a nice one. JD was like one of those dudes for me where when I was in middle school, Common put me on J Dilla, and then like once I started getting Common stuff, I was like, yo, this dude did all these beats. Like he did Far Side beats. Like he was doing beats in '93. I'm like, what? Like You were doing beats with Tribe Called Quest? What? Like it completely blew my mind. And JD was one of those guys where he was just like a marvel, like a human marvel. And beautiful sounds came out this man's hands, man. Like, and he could go gangster, he could go spiritual, he could go strip club. Like he did not have a barrier. He was not boxed in at all. He could go anywhere.
I know somebody in the music industry with a big name that would agree with you because he sat right in front of me and had the. So you've heard of Young Guru?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Young Guru, renowned engineer, he said his favorite producer is Jay Dilla, and one of the reasons he said he compared Jay Dilla to Dre. Dre has already been mentioned on this podcast. He said Jay Dilla could do him. He said could also do what Dre does. He was like Dre couldn't do what Jay Dilla does. Young Guru said that right in the classroom I was in.
I agree.
So I wanted to throw that in there. Wow. Guru said that to my face.
Wow. Damn. Jay Dilla, rest in peace.
And it's funny, this album, what brought me to this album was Kanye being around it and my favorite production lip. Why is it want to be in this? Dilla's only beat on the album. Right. This, oof. God, I love this.
Straight up. So Mac, you up, brother? You're number 5, yo.
Number 5, I would have to say Kanye.
Easy.
I'm gonna have to say Kanye, number 5.
Let's go. What type of Kanye?
You got a lot of errors.
To be honest, of all the Kanye, man, like, I did grow up on like graduation and college dropout, but at the same time, he's innovative. He comes up with, he's just a creator, man. Like, I can't really describe Kanye. That's why I'll go with him as number 5 and not 1.
Yeah, I feel like he has reached more of a producer status now. Like, I don't think he's beat making as much.
He was a beat maker in the beginning.
He got in the game beat making. Now I think he's an absolute.
Who picked him up like that?
Beat maker, yeah. No rapping.
It was Dame that picked him up as a rapper. But Jay just wanted beats from him. But I know.
What's the joint he did with Jay-Z and Scarface? And,
Guess Who's Back?
Guess Who's Back? Oh,
yeah,
crazy.
Man,
he's like, talk to me, man.
Crazy.
Woo! Summer of 02.
Yep.
I am
crazy.
old.
Crazy.
And that was one of those, like, Guess Who's Back sounds like Kanye actually produced that. Because he had the same kind of drums that This Can't Be Life had on The Dynasty.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Crazy.
How can you not do this song dirty?
Yeah, how can you not just sit down and just relax? Like, how can you not just take it in?
If you don't smoke, you gonna smoke to this.
Hey, yeah. It's one of them.
And this is 2 years before College Dropout is even coming out.
Right, he's just a guy.
Like, he's just Kanye, but people call him Kane. Like he said in the verse.
Alright, yay. Alright, so who ain't do their 5 yet?
I didn't do mine.
Alright, right, you up, baby.
So for number 5, I'm gonna go Q-Tip. Yes. And that is absolutely off the strength of every Tribe album. My favorite Tribe album is Low End Theory.
Yes.
It's
already YouTube already
See
knew that.
It said I've been here before. I've seen that. Yo, let me tell you, Q-Tip. All right, I'm saying it's off the strength of every Tribe album, but if you listen to his 08 album, The Renaissance, even his contribution to Watch the Throne, just sonically, he knew he was born to make music, and he did just that. He can flip samples, and even with over 20 years in the game, he can still do it. When he did the Renaissance beat, oh my God, I lost my mind when they even got Lil Wayne on the remix during the whole Carter 3 era. Lil Wayne during the Carter 3 era is pretty much Jay-Z during his prime.
Right.
And Q-Tip's on an independent label.
Right.
Q-Tip makes music that you can feel. And he belonged. He's my top 5. He's number 5. He cannot be forgotten. Because
Oh,
I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for his next album, The Last Zulu. He's been working on it for years.
That's great. Come on, the abstract.
From all the abstract. He is and then you watch the Tribe documentary. He is a true artist. He is an artist, and he knows how to DJ. He spun at a club I was at. No lie. I turned around.
And he's like a top 5 rapper.
And he can spit.
Yeah.
Q-Tip, my number 5.
What can he do? You got your 5.
I conduct my list a little bit differently. I still went for personal favorites, but also went as far as influence in the game as well. So my number 5, I'm going with 3-6, Juicy J, DJ Paul.
Yeah.
What's up on some scissor, bro?
Tear the club up! Oh, you went there too?
You gotta go tear the club up.
Yo,
you gotta go tear the club
up. What you have
yo.
to say about 3-6 though? There's no crunk music while 3-6. There's no trap music while 3-6. They had this sound back in like 94, well, even probably early 93, before even anybody was on this. So there's no Lil Jon. You know what I mean? So I remember, and the thing was, Brandon was more the 3-6 head than I was. You know, I got
we were Bone Thugs, that's why.
Yeah, exactly. We were beefing. Yeah. But as I got older, when you listen to their production, and you're gonna see they were having their time. And to this day, I don't think they ever truly get the respect on the production tip. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
When I first heard this
both of them
song,
producers.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because it was Juicy J and
DJ Paul.
And DJ Paul.
Yeah, they're the main producers. You know what I
Like
mean?
Organized Noise was like 2 hits.
And the only real Organized Noise is on my list just because they were this primary Outkast. So I'm looking at they started so many different subgenres of hip hop, which I can't say the same thing about Organized Noise. When we look at Outkast as a whole, it speaks for itself. But right here, you can't deny it. You know, you can't deny
a
it.
couple of joints in the car.
Yeah.
Like I don't know much about 3-6, but the little bit that I heard and what you played tells me I need to go and listen to it because I like what I heard.
Yeah.
And even when but you know what was popping? Even after this, that sipping on some scissor.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I was in 10th grade, that was getting burned on the air. Like sipping
2000.
on some scissor. And then
I didn't know Lean was, but I was ready.
and when they won the what was it, an Oscar or something like that for the Hustle and Flow, they did I Gotta Stay Fly. That was 05.
Yeah,
you know?
hard out here being a pimp. You know what I mean, that's what they got it for. Yeah, the Oscar.
I like this podcast. Everybody's going left.
I'm gonna go left while
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. You 6 is great, man. All right, man. 4. Armand, who you got for 4, brother?
For my 4, I got Pete Rock.
Chocolate Boy Wonder.
Remember that album I had? I forgot the name of that album I had. Be the instrumental joint that I had in my. Remember I had in my car for like 8 months straight. I didn't take his CD out. There was no rapping over it. It was just a straight instrumental. It was like, this is how deep it got. When I was teaching 6th grade, we had like speakers in our classroom, like, you know, with the Eno board that connected to my computer. So I brought the CD in my class, and when my students took a test, I put Pete Rock's CD on, and they ain't never complained. They was quiet doing their work. They don't even know what they was listening to.
Nice.
So, you know it's banging that they could chill out to it. You know, it's a real chill record. I gotta get that again.
And you know how legendary Pete Rock is? Kanye and Jay got a beat from him for the Watch the Throne album. The song is called The Joy. It was a beat that was a Pete Rock leftover from the 90s that he never used. You know? That says a lot if them two are pulling the beat from him. And I know that was more Kanye than Jay, to be honest. So.
Of course. Yeah, yo, that's the man, bro. You're right. That's
a lot, though.
Yeah.
He's
A lot of guys do hype over this.
right.
Be natural, but just
And do you thing?
Mr. Still Your Bitch.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. Who you got for number 4, brother?
I'm gonna have to say Cool and Dre.
Cool and Dre.
Okay.
So we did Terrace. They're Lean Back.
I feel like they.
That's Lean Back, right?
No, that's
that was Scott Storch. Cool and Dre did Hate It or Love It.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the most. That's my favorite from them.
Yeah. I personally like Cool and Dre because I'm a big game fan, and Game has done a few projects with just Cool and Dre beats. And, you know, for him to have like a special sound for him to do whole projects with that producer,